Welcome to my new sim racing and content creation setup. I can't wait to show you because I've learned so much stuff over the years, and this is really, I think, one of the best, maybe one of the best in the world, I don't know, setups. You be the judge for sim racing and content creation. A lot of thought has gone into this, a lot of the stuff I've learned over the years of what's not good, what is good, mainly about what's not good. I haven't included that here, so I can't wait to show you. So I'm going to grab the camera and I will show you round. Let's go. So I want to get straight into it. So this is for sim racing and for content creation, but it could also be used for gaming. Frankly, it can be used for anything, because I'm going to show you how it all works. So we're starting off here with the screen. This is a Dell 32-inch 4K 144 hertz screen. I wasn't planning on getting a 4K screen. I actually wanted to get a 1440p screen. I didn't want to spend the money on a 4K, but given the PC that I'm going to show you, I decided to upgrade to the 4K, and it's completely worth it because this PC will max out this screen. It will play 4K games at ultra at 144 hertz. It's all G-Sync and everything. No complaints about the monitor so far. It doesn't have a speaker in it, but you know, small price to pay, I think. And at the top, we've got a little portable monitor. So that is a Asus ROG XG16 or something like that. It's the same one I've been using previously. I've just moved it here. You can see all it requires is a micro HDMI and a USB-C for power. Really nice monitor. It's 1080p, which is fine because it's so small. And it also goes up to 144 hertz. So it is technically a gaming monitor, although I use it for monitoring chat, hanging out with chat, YouTube statistics, and OBS, stuff like that, recording. So those are the two screens I have. Don't have a triple screen setup because I'm so limited on space. You can see how tight that is to the curtain. So the 32-inch, you know, just works absolutely perfectly. Right, before we go on to the wheel stuff, I want to show you the really cool way that I've structured this. In my opinion, let me know if this is cool or not cool. Maybe I'm just sad. This is all quite sad, but I like rigs and stuff like that. So you can see there that the webcam and the microphone swing round on these arms. So it swings around there. And in fact, the monitors swing round as well. So everything can swing round and be on this desk. How cool is that? So I've got a desk here next to the rig, and within about 15 seconds, you just swing everything wherever you want it. I mean, it is so good. Absolutely love it. It means that for the first time I don't need to edit in my rig because the microphone can move, the webcam can move, everything can move. So this was huge for me. You can see I've gone for 3 of the same microphone arms here for good reason, because these are by far the best microphone arms I've ever used. I've tried the Elgato ones, I've tried the unbranded ones, they're all crap. These ones are amazing. Don't know what the brand is, but I'll put a link in the description anyway, because if you're looking for a microphone arm, these ones are genuinely so good. You can see it's holding onto that monitor, absolutely no problem. They're kind of geared, got like some gearing in them, so really lock into place. Then we've got some USB hubs down there. I need to sort the cabling a little bit. For peripherals, here I've got a Razer mouse, which I don't like as much as my Logitech G502 wireless mouse, G503 maybe, because that Logitech mouse has 2 buttons here accessed by your index finger. This Razer has the 2 extra buttons here accessed by your thumb, which I find a little bit awkward. I just like to go like that. For editing, that's really powerful for editing shortcuts. And then this is a Razer no, that's the Razer Basilisk. This is a Razer Black Widow, isn't it? V2. Which is fine. Got no issues with that. And then that's a wireless thing for the mouse charge. Not a wireless thing. That's just a mouse charger. Then headset, we've gone Logitech Astro A50s, which are great. Really nice audio quality on these. A little bit of a delay, a very tiny fraction of a delay when it comes to monitoring. Oh, so what's that sound? It's the Forza, it's the Corvette C8 rumbling out of it. Can you hear it? Maybe not. But they do the job fine. I've just got to work out how to do monitoring, because when you're monitoring, you need absolutely 0 latency. Click down that webcam. And then here we've got, well, let's start off with the rig, because it's a sim racing setup and content creation. This bit is really firmly sim racing. Playseat Challenge and GT Omega wheel stand hybrid. Absolutely love it. Ultimate comfort of the playseat, stability of the wheel stand, best of both worlds. Really cheap. You cannot get a rig for cheaper than this. So it's actually the cheapest. You won't see any content creator, I'm pretty sure, of, I don't know, my size using a playseat challenge and a wheel stand. But we are, because we absolutely love it, and I just have so much fun in this rig. You know me, I've done so many stints in the playseat, 24-hour races and stuff. So, and then on the rig we've got starter pedals, Fanatec V3s, and then here we've got Moser R9 and the Moser FSR rim, which is by far the best rim I've ever used. Really love this rim, absolutely incredible. Just really elevates the experience of sim racing so much. Kind of hard for me to explain just how good this rim is. And obviously the V3 pedals are really solid as well. So that's them. Behind, what we got behind? Behind we got some speakers, light, and then just a load of model cars. Like, it's just literally a scrapyard of model cars back there that I need to find a place to do something with. Now, before we go onto the PC, get a glimpse there. Here we have hopefully kind of a cool area. So we've got a load of shirts here, kind of cool shirts. See a lot of them from Las Vegas when I was there. What we've got, Mexico, Max Verstappen, Renault, McLaren, all that kind of good stuff. I actually have an affiliate. I'm an affiliate of the official F1 shop, although I've never actually activated it. So maybe I'll include that in the description. But yeah, kind of cool shirts here. I don't know who Callaway is, but I only got this shirt because it was 130, they said, and I bought it for 20. So let me know who Callaway is. Hopefully he's not he's not a murderer or someone. Hopefully he's a decent bloke. And then down here we've got steering wheels. So what's this? This is Moser, the one that comes to the R5, then Fanatec CSL Elite, McLaren, Fanatec, and in the back, Fanatec WRC. And then down here we've got some camera stuff, another lens for this camera I'm using, and a gimbal. And I don't even know what those clips are, to be honest. Well, I don't know why they're there. And then moving on to the Beast. So remember, this can be used for sim racing and content creation and gaming generally because of the way that I structure the monitors and everything. This, I know a lot of you are screaming right now saying, why did you get a pre-built Alienware? By the way, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button right now, subscribe right now, leave a comment right now, whatever you're thinking. Even if it's like, I hate you for buying an Alienware. I'll tell you why I bought an Alienware. It must be the American stuff rubbing off on me, but I had so many coupons with Dell and Alienware that I managed to get this PC at significantly cheaper than it retails for. And by the way, pretty much everything you've seen here I've paid for with my own money. So what is it? Monitors, microphones, webcams, audio things, playseat, V3s. So the only things I haven't paid for with my own money in this video are Moser wheel stand, and then that Moser wheel there. Everything else I've paid for my money. So if you're wondering kind of where donations and memberships and everything goes, it literally, this is where it goes. So you guys and girls are insane. Absolutely insane. But this is the Alienware. It's a 4090 NVIDIA GPU in there, and also an Intel 13900K. Why did I get an Alienware? A few reasons. Firstly, because of the coupons. Secondly, because of warranty. I did build my previous PC. Some of the components have failed over time. So this one with a warranty, it's like, okay, great. And then thirdly, yes, because it's Alienware. That's just like the little child in me growing up, seeing Alienware in like magazines and newspapers and thinking, there's no way I'm ever going to have an Alienware. No way. And now I have an Alienware. It's just like, it's mad. And also the cooling on this one is meant to be better because it got this great. There's a couple of reasons why I shouldn't have got this. It doesn't have any Thunderbolt, despite being an Intel i9 13900K, which is bad for me because I have a lot of Thunderbolt stuff, like Thunderbolt capture cards. It's so tightly packaged inside, which is bad for cooling, that there's no spare PCIe for a PCIe capture card, which is bad. But this setup is bad for me, but this setup is for PC sim racing. So I'm not planning on hooking up any consoles here. You know, the Moser equipment wouldn't handle it anyway. So we've still got the Logitech Direct Drive Pro and the old PC for console stuff. And I think, by the way, that's a good combination. For me, at the moment, the PC space, Moser is absolutely killing it. They're really showing up Fanatec. I don't know what Fanatec are doing, frankly, but Moser is going to eat all of their lunch. I'm certain of that. They're just being so aggressive on pricing. The products are good quality. It's crazy. They don't work on console. So on console, I think the Logitech Pro that I have is the best thing for me. Works on PlayStation and PC. So where does that leave Fanatec? Well, my Fanatec stuff is just sitting in this drawer here, which kind of says it all. But this is the Alienware can kind of just crunch anything, run at 4K, run at Ultra. I've never seen something edit so quickly. And the whole point of this setup, by the way, is to allow me to, because I'm going to be going back to working full time. So this is going to be the end of me doing YouTube full time, and it allows me to maximize the time I have available. So when I'm here, it just runs quick, it runs fast, it runs stable, it renders quick, it uploads quicker here. It's just everything is quicker here. So it's just when it comes to, if I've got an hour, maybe I can make 2 videos instead of 1. Literally, those are the margins. My biggest regret actually is not doing this earlier. I really was hesitant to invest this amount of money from the channel. Because despite the discounts and everything, it's a lot of money from the channel, but I should have done it earlier, because ever since I've had this setup, you'll have seen on the channel, I just cannot stop creating here. It just wants me to create. It's so good. We're going to do a separate video on the Alienware, and we might do another video on like the hybrids of the desk situation. If you're interested in that, let me know what you like about the setup. Let me know what you don't like in the comments. But I just wanted to share it with you because you guys and girls make this possible. And I'll see you all. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.